have your favorite stuff that you use or do. What makes you gravitate towards that? I mean, what would make you drive, across town for a certain perfume or for a Nike shirt or, whatever it is that you love, whatever brands you love, you're probably pretty loyal to them. What creates that? What you think you will be if you have that, right? Like how you think you'll present yourself if you're wearing that or you smell like that or you drink that or you watch that. Even television shows, right? Television shows create. American Idol created a brand for themselves. For being here at Beeman, that the service that's being provided or the relationship that's being extended is the same every time, no matter which one of you or whoever works underneath you that the customer interacts with, right? It should be the same, all the time. And I noticed in your pamphlet here that it says, every time that there's a concern, whatever one of you gets that, you own it, and then you follow it through until it's resolved. And so that's a great example of how to create lasting relationship with customers, because lots of times you'll call a store or you'll call a place, and whoever answers the phone and they don't care. They don't care what your problem is. They just want to pass you off to the next person. So it's rare to find somebody that, you interact with on the phone and then they're going to go be the one who sees your concern through to the end. If the front end service is great and they had a great experience purchasing the car and everything's wonderful and they come for their first oil change and somebody's rude to them, if the service manager is rude to them, didn't explain properly whatever, might have gone on with their vehicle, all it takes is one angry, upset customer with a Facebook, Twitter account, and a blog, and you're all done. And you've got a lot of damage that one person can do in a short amount of time. It's not like it used to be. It used to be that if somebody had a bad experience, you'd have to wait till they actually encountered another human being to share their bad experience. But that's not the way it is. They can be sitting right in your service department, right on their Facebook page, tweet, so you have to be even more careful these days about how you're representing your brand out in the public domain. What else? What about you, ladies? What makes you go after your favorite brand, whatever that might be? TJ, great. That's a great brand, right? Because you're getting good stuff for cheap, right? That's great. My mom loves TJ Maxx. She's there all the time. But TJ Maxx represents good stuff for less. Good things, good name brands for less, lesser price. And so that in and of itself is a brand. I say in there, never make your brand cheap unless cheap is your brand. Like Walmart made that their brand. So that works for them. But lots of times a good brand will try to lower their price because they're going after, inexpensive or cheap, and it doesn't work for them because that's not why people are seeking them out. That's not what they do best. That's just something that they're trying to add on to gain more customers, and that's never a good idea.